like everyone.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to my RightStuf Birthday Haul. And if you like anime and collect manga, figures, DVDs, then you know about RightStufAnime.com. Then you know that they had a massive sale across their entire site during the month of July. And for me, as someone who's now starting to collect manga, I couldn't pass up some of these deals. So during this video, I'll be going over the 3 different orders that I got during the entire month of that sale. And before I get to order 1, I just wanted to point out that I set out a goal for spending no more than maybe $100-$150. Yeah, that didn't happen. And now let's go through my first order. And to start off order number 1, it will be Goodbye Eri. And the thing with Goodbye Eri is that I don't normally buy Shonen Jump titles, because if I could read it on the app, I don't want to buy it, you know, just save money type of thing. But honestly, Goodbye Eri was just so good that I had to buy it. And so since I bought it, I'll be reading it again, the physical copy, and be making a video about it, because I've seen some people make obviously some people make videos about it, but I didn't see anyone talk about the ending of Goodbye Eri, because I have my own take on the ending of Goodbye Eri. So be on the lookout for that, because that's something I really want to talk about. And then speaking of videos, if you could see the kind of glitch effect going on in the phone for the cover right there, I put out a YouTube short on how I was able to do that. Kind of a happy accident, but just a little fun thing if you wanted to try it out yourself. And now for the next series in this order, and that would be Gundam Thunderbolt. And my reasoning for buying Gundam Thunderbolt was because I've been wanting to get into more mecha stuff. And not only mecha, just more seinen manga. And actually, if you didn't know, Gundam Thunderbolt is the only seinen out of the entire Gundam series. So this just seemed perfect for me to pick up and start reading. And with that being said, I do have a video coming out soonish about the Gundam series. If you want to know what that's going to be about, stick around towards the end of the video. I'll mention it during order number 3. Yes, as for the manga itself, the covers are fantastic. Especially when my brothers saw it, they opened it, looked at the artwork inside as well. It's just amazing. It made them really want to start reading it. And if you're interested in reading Gundam Thunderbolt, just know that you could start it and don't really need to start the Gundam series to understand what's going on, because I guess it's part of the UC timeline, but you don't really need to watch anything, I would say, to know what's going on, or from what I've been told. And also to talk about the covers some more, the entire book, it has like this matte finish on it. It's a great hand feel, I would say. So this, I can't wait to collect all of it, because it's 22 volumes right now. 21, 22 are on pre-order. And if you didn't notice, yes, volumes 3 and 4 were out of stock, so I don't really want to start it completely until I get those 2. So next manga haul video, I'm positive 3 and 4 will be in there. And now lastly, for order number 1, actually isn't a manga, but is written by a mangaka, and that mangaka is Tsutomu Nihei. And if you've seen my last manga haul video, then you know I own a few Tsutomu Nihei titles. And seeing how Tsutomu Nihei had a comic with Marvel for Wolverine just seemed way too perfect, and that I couldn't pass up, because I also want to start collecting comics as well, American comics, whether it be something from like Image Comics, DC, Marvel. I want to start getting into that as well, not just mainly manga, because keep in mind I grew up with comics as well, so I want to start collecting those as well. And as you can see from the inside, it is colored as it would be a comic, but still the characters themselves seem to be like in this monochrome style. Should be interesting. I don't fully know what it's going to be about, haven't started it yet, but it should be a fun read. And speaking of buying something because it has the same author, let's move on to order number 2. And the first order for that would be Wave Listen to Me, written by Hiroaki Samura, who is the same author as Blade of the Immortal. And listen, I am so close to finishing Blade of the Immortal, and I have been loving it. So reading Blade of the Immortal, which is about, you know, samurais, deaths, some of the most interesting death kills I've ever seen, probably, if I'm being honest, to a type of comedy that's about a 25-year-old girl becoming a radio disc jockey. I just have to see how that turns out, because how do you go from samurai Ronin Kenshi manga to Wave Listen to Me? So yeah, I just have to read this. Seems like a fun read, so I can't wait to start that. But I only bought 4 out of, I believe, 9 volumes, because, you know, like I said in the beginning, I tried having a budget, And the next series I bought for this order was a big one, and that was Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga volumes 8 through 13. And to be completely transparent, this is actually for my brother's collection. I just told him I'll put in a little bit of it if that meant we get the whole thing, because I kind of want to start binge reading Vinland Saga, you know, since season 2 ended, and we probably won't get season 3 for a while. And I'll say this right now, I love Vinland Saga, especially season 2, and we'll be making a video about season 2 and why I loved it. And if you couldn't tell by now, I have a lot of video ideas, so if you don't want to miss out on any of them, or if they just sound interesting to you, be sure to subscribe. It would mean a lot. But yes, back to Vinland Saga. I know they announced the deluxe Vinland Saga books, and they look fantastic, but I'm with my brother on this one. I'm seeing why he's not going to wait for the deluxe editions, because he also wants to know what's going to happen in the manga and just wants to read it. So to wait for what, 12 more deluxe editions to come out, who knows how long that's going to take. Yeah, very understandable that he wanted to just buy all of these right now. And now for the last order of the RightStuf Birthday Sale. And this one ended up being mecha themed. And not only mecha themed, it ended up just not having any manga in it. So to start it off, I got 3 Gundam Blu-rays. That being the 08th MS Team, War in the Pocket, Gundam 0083, also known as Stardust Memory. And yeah, the reason I bought these, like I said, because I'll be making a Gundam video, and I'll say it right here, right now. I plan on watching all of the Gundam series. Meaning I will be watching every single timeline. Future Century, Universal Century, After War. There's so many. But I will have a video explaining how I'll be going through all of them. So if you're interested in how to watch Gundam, or interested in me talking about how I'm going to go through all of that, be sure to stay tuned, because that should be coming out in maybe a month-ish. Yeah, you probably look at these DVDs and just think, I probably could have just rented it online or bought it online for cheaper, but you know, the RightStuf Birthday Sale, they came out to about 50% off, so I couldn't pass that. And also something you guys didn't know is that not decades, but like definitely over a decade ago, my beginning of my collection was anime DVDs. So buying anime DVDs right now kind of just add to that collection. Now for the next series in this order. Again, it's not a manga, it's actually a novel. And that novel is 86. Let me tell you something. I watched the anime maybe a year ago, because I've been wanting to get, like I said, been wanting to get more into mecha anime. And seeing as how people kept raving about 86, I checked it out, and honestly I understood the hype. And not knowing when season 3 is going to come out, I needed to pick up the novels and read to see what's going to happen next. And now I'm not going to tell you to read it, but I will tell you to check out the anime and maybe see if you want to read it, because I still think season 1 and 2 are really good, and it's a definite you need to watch it, especially if you like mechas. Oh, and if you're watching this wondering why I got the novels and not the manga, well, the manga itself got canceled, not the novels. So if you hear something about 86 being canceled, it's the mangas, and I believe that's because the artist got sick and couldn't do it anymore. But remember, it was a novel first, and the anime is based off the novel. So just because the manga got canceled doesn't mean the anime is canceled. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So yeah, there you have it. There was my entire RightStuf Birthday Sale order. And if you've seen my manga reorganization video, you're probably wondering what my manga shelf looks like now. So I'll go ahead and show you how that looks right now. Yep, here's the layout. Goodbye Eri with Gundam Thunderbolt top left, 86 with the possums on the top right. Wave Listen to Me is a little hidden in the corner behind Gangsta, next to the current volume of Blade of the Immortal that I'm on. But yeah, as you can see, putting Wave Listen to Me behind there was probably the best way I could fit everything kind of perfectly and make it still look aesthetically pleasing to me. As for the Wolverine comic, I put it right here with my bigger volumes, such as the Blam, Akira, and my one Batman Killing Joke comic. Like I said, I want to get more into collecting comics, so expect a comic haul probably coming soon. Yes, thank you all so much for watching, and if you bought something from the RightStuf Birthday Sale, what did you buy? Let me know down below, and see you all next time.